We are fucking back, baby!
Supercharged, 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 supercharged.
What's up, Dream Chasers? What's up, Wrench Gang? It's your boy Kevin Van Voris checking in for another video for you guys today. So it's Sunday night. I just got everything unloaded. Truck's all cleaned out. Car is back in the garage or back in the shop. So today's video is going to be basically about how everything went on Friday night. In case you guys don't know, you're new to the channel. I have a Hellcat Charger that easily has over 1,000 wheel horsepower that I haven't really drove in the past 2 years. So if you guys want to know more info about that, you can go on my older videos. So basically it was a shop in Detroit, which I'm not going to name names. You guys know who it is, but that's not what today's video is about. Before we get into it though, I want to give a huge shout out to Scott and Thomas. They have been an awesome help, and they're actually going to be opening a shop in Tulsa, Oklahoma called 1XXXWHP Performance, and they will be my go-to shop for anything that I need as far as my cars go, as far as like anything I need, basically. So I got to give a huge shout out to those guys. When they do open their shop, I will let you guys know. And no, I'm not releasing who my tuner is yet, but I do want to go over basically how everything was. So before I get into it though, let me give you a little background on the car. It has a built transmission from Southern Hot Rod. It has a custom torque converter from Suncoast Performance, and then it has a 406 cubic inch Hellcat motor, basically been bored out. Before, I don't know if this is true, supposedly it was a 401 from the other shop, but it's for sure a 406, and it's extremely strong. I have a ported blower from FAS, and I have a ported snout. I have a Kong 112mm throttle body, and what else? A whole new fuel system. So the whole car is completely new. The whole setup is completely new. And I haven't raced in a long time. The last time I actually raced this car, like for real, was January 2019 when I blew the motor on the second pass. So I haven't raced since then. So I was extremely nervous, extremely excited, and I show up to Scott's house, and I didn't really film that much. I have film from the actual racing. So I got to Scott's house and turned the car, and it's got this nasty ass chop. And I'm super excited about that because most Hemis, guys who like have Hellcats or whatever, they'll throw a cam in it and it literally does nothing but changes the sound. So it's awesome that I have a custom cam that not only sounds fucking awesome and unique and like has a chop to it, but it's actually for performance. So I never wanted to just have a chop on my Hemi just because it's an expensive mod, and if it's not gonna do anything for performance, why do it? So let's see, in my car I'm running a 257 Rip-A-Tuned upper pulley, and I believe it's an ATI lower pulley. Yeah. So, and then I have Rip-A-Tuned all the tensioners and all the good stuff. So Rip-A-Tuned makes really good stuff for pulleys, so I forgot to say that. So anyway, so I get to the track and ice the car down a little bit. I do have an ice tank back there, which is highly recommend for people who have a blower car. And so first pass, my tuner told me only do 1/8 mile. So let off, don't do anything crazy, and I'll pull up the time slip real quick so you guys can watch this video. Damn it. 8th mile hit, the time on that, so obviously, like, I'm not going off the light. I haven't raced in forever. I'm just trying to get some good test passes in. My 60 foot is terrible, but again, with the new torque converter, it's totally new to me. So my 60 foot was a 125. My 8th mile was a 633. My 8th mile per hour was 102. So I let off a good amount before the 8th mile. I just wasn't sure where the actual 8th mile was on that track. So felt really good. Went back, sent the log to my tuner. Everything looked good. So he uploaded the next tune. He said, well, send it. And again, this is on very conservative timing, because this is only going to be the second pass on this setup. So here's the video for that. Car sounded extremely good. Car felt really good. The track, it wasn't like crazy prepped or anything like that. It was obviously, like, compared to the track in Amarillo, it was prepped, but it wasn't really prepped. But it was a decent track. So 60 foot on that one was a 154. 8th mile was a 61, and then 8th mile per hour was a 117. And then the quarter mile was a 949 at 148.3. So the fastest that I've ever been in my car when I blew my motor, because again I haven't raced since then, was a 949. So I just, on second pass in my new setup on my car, I've already went the same exact speed. And the difference in DA was crazy. So the DA that night in Tulsa, I think, was like 1,800 or 1,500, something like that. So that's extremely good, because when I was in Houston, when I blew my motor, it was like negative 1,400 or 1,300. So obviously, like, good air. So then sent the log back. Everything looked good. Updated a little bit. Went to our last pass of the night, which is this one. Pass of the night, which was good. So 60 foot wasn't as good. I think I spun a little bit. So 155. 8th mile was a 6.2, and 8th mile per hour is 118.9, so almost 119 in the 8th mile, which is decent. And then went 9.51, so a little slower quarter mile time, but my mile an hour went up to 149.7. And that is a new personal best for the car as far as mile per hour goes. So that's what testing went on Friday. I was extremely excited because, again, for me, like, just to have my car running, I felt really good about it. So I've been missing racing in my life for like almost 2 years. Like I haven't I love going to the racetrack. Me and my brother put on these drag race events called Flashlight Shootout. So that's like as close as I've been to racing in the past 2 years. And I really miss racing. Racing is a hobby of mine, and it's nice to, like, I felt like since the car has been gone, and I'll probably say this again tomorrow, in tomorrow's video, which is going to be actually racing footage, I felt like a part of me has been missing for a very long time. And as you guys know, the Demon getting wrecked was fucking one of the worst days of my entire life. So to have my car back after almost 2 years, I can't really explain how good it feels. And it just feels so good to it runs really fucking good, and I'm excited to like keep testing and tuning and take this car to where it actually is supposed to be and where it should have been over the past fucking 2 years, basically. So it's an OG Hellcat of YouTube. It's basically kind of how I started my YouTube channel on the automotive spectrum. So it's just, I miss racing, man, and I'm excited to get back to it. So tomorrow's video will actually be about racing at Street Car Takeover, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that video. Now that I have this car back, I'm gonna make some, I can't wait, we're gonna make some fucking content. But I'm gonna stop talking. That was it for today's video. I just want to give a huge shout out to all you guys who've been supporting me over the years, basically. And you guys know, before the Demon got hit and the channel fucking exploded, everybody who's been an OG Wrench Gang has known the story behind that car. But we'll save that for a different video. Anyways, thank you guys for watching today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions about my build or anything, comment below. And make sure you guys stay tuned for tomorrow's video, which will be racing at Street Car Takeover. So thank you guys for watching. Have an awesome day. Make sure to follow me at CaliBoyKev on Instagram and on Snapchat. My name is Kevin Van Voris, and I'm out this bitch.